And we are live. We are live. It's been a while. it's been it's been a while. It's really been a while, man. Guys, let me know if you hear audio on my end. It looks good, but it's been so long. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time, man. I took a break, a well-needed break as well. And if you're watching this and you do YouTube, sometimes you should take a break, man. Take a well-needed break. That was a well needed break. I didn't watch any international football. I hardly watched the highlights. I don't even know what happened in most of the games. I don't know what's going on in the Nations League, whether it's the UEFA or the CONCACAF Nations League, AFCON 23 qualifiers. I don't know what happened. I've seen glimpses here and there, but I really don't know what happened. World Cup qualifiers, I didn't even watch those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard Australia qualified. I was like, whoa, Australia, wow. They did it the hard way. Yeah, it's been a while, man. How's everybody doing? Nice to be back on the grind, you know. We're up to the boy Ryan, Victor, Eldon, says he can't make it. It's late. Yeah, I had to put it late. I had some things to do, man. Just coming back from vacation. I had to clean the yard. I still have a lot of things to do. Still getting settled in. Went to work today as well. Came back from vacation yesterday and went back to work today. So yeah. So what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to be looking at all the transfers that has happened so far, as many as we can. Let's just look at as many as we can because I don't want to be here all night as well. I just want to crank things up, get things started, and get back on this horse. You see what I mean? Give my thoughts on some of the transfers and some of the rumors that's going around right now. But yeah, Michael, man, it was a good vacation, well needed. That's all I'm gonna say. Well needed, and I would like to do it again very very soon. So, guys, if you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you do so and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're watching the replay, thank you very much for tuning in. Guys, we are gonna get into some transfers, and when it comes to transfers, what better site to actually check but transfer marked. So we're gonna go over the transfer marked. I hope this white is not too bright for your eyes, but the theme tonight is a bit of white. I actually picked up this Corona cap today. Know what I'm saying? Pretty spiffy. I got this all white party in August I want to go to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this will do nice. So this might be the only time you will be seeing me in this cap because I want to wear it at the all white party, going, I haven't been to a party in a long time. Yeah, when I went on vacation, I actually went to a few parties, but yeah, that's it. 3 years. But yeah, let's actually take a look at what's going on in terms of transfers, man. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while, man. So if I'm a bit rusty, just pardon me there. So there's a nice graphic here that we could look at that says from 20 million to 80 million. Haaland, Nuñez, and Co. The most expensive summer transfers. And you could also see here Ortega set to join Manchester City. And this is a Spanish German goalkeeper who played for Armenia Bielefeld. And I think they got relegated. And he's been linked with a move to Manchester City. I actually searched his name and found out that he made the Bundesliga team of the season last season. So he is actually very good. You see what I'm saying? So I really won't mind having him over Zach Steffen. I heard Zach Steffen might leave the club. Please, man, please. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with Zach Steffen, man. Seriously, you get the opportunities last season in the cups, and you mess things up. You mess things up big time, man. So you could go on and get more first team opportunities with another team. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but that's just my thoughts on the new keeper that's been linked with a move to Manchester City. And let's just take a quick look at the graphic right now and see what it's actually saying. It's in the rumor mill. So Stefan Ortega. Let's just 43%. 43% says that he could be joining Manchester City. He has a market value of 6 million euros. I think my currency is currently in euros. Let's get that currency over to UK, right? Let's get it to UK. I think it's in euros right now, But let's get it to the UK currency and use pounds maybe. So in terms of pounds, point I I forgot how to talk. 5.440. So take a look at this keeper, Stefan Ortega. We're warming things up with a rumor, guys. Stefan Ortega, linked to the move to Manchester City from Armenia Bielefeld. And did Bielefeld yeah, they did get relegated. Yeah, they did get relegated. So they'll be playing against Sandhausen in next month. Next month, Bundesliga 2. And I did, but when I saw that Bielefeld got relegated, I actually thought about Donovan McCrabb. And I remember when he said that Man City would get knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid. And he said it, and I said, I hope Bielefeld and your other team. I think both his teams got relegated. I think he says he supported Furt. Goethe, I can't even remember if he said that, but yeah, but his main team got relegated. So I found that kind of funny, you know what I mean? But look, 33 appearances last season in the Bundesliga. He kept 6 clean sheets and he only conceded 53 goals, which was not bad. He pulled off the most saves in the league last season, I think, with 124. So played German on the 19, and he could be joining Manchester City. And as I said earlier, listen, his contract actually expires at the end of the month. So he could be joining as a free agent, which is very, very important, which means you don't have to pay anything for him. You know what I mean? Bielefeld under 19, he played at 1860 Munich, and he's a homebred Bielefeld talent. So he'll be without a club, and he's rumored to be joining Manchester City. Look, you got to give the people over at City some credit here for actually keeping tabs on Stefan Ortega's contract situation and, looking to sign him on a free too. That's very, very important. Don't know what his salary is going to look like, but I'm pretty sure they'll work something decent out for the 29-year-old. He's 29, guys. German and Spanish goalkeeper. He has dual citizenship, and he was born in Germany, but he has a Spanish name, Stefan Ortega. So he could be City's backup keeper next season, as Zach Steffen could be let go or loaned out. And Scott Carson would be the third choice keeper, as he has actually extended his contract for a further year. And he's actually my favorite former Liverpool player, by the way, Scott Carson. So, guys, it's good to be back, man. Big up to everybody watching. If you're watching, don't be shy. Let's just, have a conversation. Let me know what transfers you would want me to check out and everything. And you see another one when it comes to City here. Let's just go back to that. We'll get to some of the confirmed ones as well. But Man City star for sale. Let's just go back and look at this one as well. We're warming it up with some City gossip, okay? And you could see here. Let's just scroll that down a little. Chelsea and Arsenal want Sterling, but is he the ideal solution to their goal scoring problems? Well, to answer that question, you never know, because Sterling could be hot and cold. You know what I mean? He has some very, very good periods, and at other times he is like, you wonder if he even knows how to play football. You see what I'm saying? For real. He got 1 year left on his contract, and if City's not going to renew, might as well cash in now. You see what I mean? He's 27. He's on the decline pretty much. Cash in. He's going to be 28, actually, it seems. Sterling's going to be 28 already? Nah, it can't be true. Time's fine. Sterling's going to be 28 in August. Yeah. You got to cash in. You got to cash in. So Man City have already made one of the biggest transfers in this of the summer window, following their 60 million capture of Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Haaland. However, the arrival of the Norway international is likely to have huge ramification on Pep Guardiola's squad and could lead to another star making a big move this summer. And that is Raheem Sterling. Premier League season last year, 30 games, 13 goals and 6 assists. That is not bad at all, right, for a winger. And sometimes he plays to the middle. But Sterling could have easily got 20 goals last season. He could have got 20 goals and about 10 assists. You know what I mean? Sterling has to be blamed for, these numbers, which could actually be better. It's decent, but it could be better. And I've actually expressed my frustrations when it comes to Raheem the Dream Sterling. Many times he got some great opportunities to score and he just does not. Sitters, you see what I'm saying? But there are times when he just, is just unsung and he's just very, very good. So he's a kind of player that I love to hate. I love him sometimes and I hate him sometimes. But to be honest, guys, I would rather watch him miss goals for Arsenal or Chelsea than for City and cash in at the same time. You know what I mean? Former Liverpool man, of course, and he left a bad taste in the Liverpool fans' mouth. And he could be leaving this summer. He could be leaving City. He's done well, though. He's done well. He's won a lot of things, He's won how many league titles? 4 league titles. All came on the Pep, and 4 league cups. I think 5 league cups, if I'm not mistaken. 4 league cups in a row, of course, and the FA Cup. So he's won a lot of things. You know what I mean? So yeah, pretty sure. Look, this is Raheem Sterling's record against the Premier League top 6. Tottenham, 21 games, 12 goals and assists. Arsenal, 21 games, 11. You see, paltry numbers against United and Liverpool, his former team, where he recently got over some kind of hoodoo against them. You know what I mean? Like every time he touched the ball, they would like boo and things like that. So, look, that's just my thoughts on Sterling. I don't want to get into any more numbers, but to be honest, I would not. I look. I'm appreciated for what Sterling have done for the club and everything, but if it's time to go, man, it's time to go. Seriously. You know what I mean? Just got to keep it real. Just definitely got to keep it real. We're going to touch on some more City players as we progress with this live stream, but just wanted to talk about Raheem Sterling since I saw him right there. So let's take a look at some of the confirmed deals, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts and what I think on each and every one of them. You know what I mean? So could see a lot of the players from the Ukrainian leagues actually got sold out, especially the high profile ones of Shakhtar Donetsk. You could see David Neres, who had just moved to Shakhtar from Ajax, is actually on the move again, I think, to Benfica. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do, this is kind of big, so I'm gonna make this a little smaller, and we're gonna get into a little chat here when it comes to these transfers. So let me make this in a way that you could see and the visual is clear. So big up to Botak Ching for dropping the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Just, support. Thank you very much. We got Almighty Blues FC in the house. Guys, look, I just came back from St. Vincent, by the way, right? So if the accent is coming out like real strong, pardon me. You know what I mean? So pardon me though. Big up to Ron in the house. Ron is asking, how's the Calvin Phillips transfer going? Well, we would actually take a look at Fabrizio Romano's Twitter page in a while, and we'll get updated on some of the progress for some of these transfers. But the last thing I heard, it was City are working on that transfer along with the Mark Cucurella transfer as well. So big up to Lennon Sweet in the house, who says Dominic, he shoots stopping and good on the ball. Okay, but big up to Ankit though. Ankit, bro, I like what you're doing with the channel. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming through all the time. I do tune into some of your streams, but sometimes I'm a bit quiet. I just observe and see how you're doing. You know what I mean? Like those when you were in school and the teachers are getting evaluated and someone's sitting and the teacher doesn't even realize it. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So I like the new profile logo though. I like it. I like the new branding and everything. So keep doing your thing, man. Jordan Hyman in the house, man. Listen, Jordan Hyman is a legend around these parts. He's been supporting the thing for quite some time. So appreciate you coming through once again, man. So Botak Ching is saying, good morning, Dominic Rich. Welcome back. Nice to hear you again. Yeah, man. Took a well-needed break. Sometimes in life, you just got to take a break, man. Can't kill yourself. You really can't kill yourself. You know what I mean? So I will get to a lot of these transfers, but since this one might slip through the cracks, I think there will be something on Kunde whenever we touch the Fabrizio Romano section. But Kunde to Barcelona, well, Kunde has been linked to Chelsea heavily. The deal almost went through last season. It didn't happen. And Chelsea are going for him again. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of Jules Kunde. I'm really not. You see, I think he's still got a lot to learn, and he is still very rash. And he's quick and everything, and he got some good things that he does, versatile. But overall, I really don't like Kunde. Just keeping it real, I don't like him. You know, I hope Chelsea gets him though, so he could fuck up at Chelsea. Part of the language, you know what I mean. But look, Kunde, Sevilla right now to Barcelona. Well, Barcelona is being linked with everybody. I don't think he's gonna go to I don't think it's gonna happen. So big up to Lengen Sweet for dropping £4.99. Who says Dominic, ignore last 2 years Sterling with Aguero class. If he stays, he be on fire with Haaland. 2019 Sterling, he has suffered most in a team without a striker. Yeah, you got a good point. You got a very, very good point. But at the same time, though, at the same time, all good things must come to an end, and we have to keep refreshing the team, and we have to transition. We can't. I cannot deal with another season of Sterling missing easy chances. You see what I mean? I really, really, really can't, man. And we will get to some more of the rumors, but since we're on Raheem Sterling, a replacement for Sterling if he leaves could be AC Milan's and Portugal international Rafael Leao, who's younger, who right now I'm pretty sure is probably faster and a bit more clinical. You see what I mean? So that would be like the ultimate replacement. If Sterling leave and City actually they would need to add something more to the fee for the fee for Sterling. Whatever they get for Sterling, they would need to add some more on top of that to get Rafael Leao. And I think that would be a great signing too, man. Seriously. That would be a very, very good and exciting signing. And it would be the step in the right direction, moving on and older statesman and bringing in someone young and exuberant who could actually, be a bit more clinical and give you more of an element of surprise where he's new to the league. Players would need to figure him out and everything. And, he would have time to settle in and everything. It wouldn't be a lot of pressure on the young man. So I would love for that one to happen, though. So if Sterling leaves, to be honest, I'm just keeping it real as a City fan. I'll be happy. I'll be happy about that. Just gotta keep it real, man. But guys, this is the comeback stream. I've been on a break pretty much all June. I probably put out about 4 videos that I made in my car, but I was really on a break, man. After the season, man, I'm telling you. Remember, I was doing videos from last season into the summer with the Gold Cup and the Euros, and you know what I mean, and we did the whole Champions League and the Premier League, and we did a lot. And then we came in, we did the AFCON. It was a lot of work, man. It was a lot of work paired with what I have going on in my everyday life, my main job, kids, wife. You know what I'm saying? So I just needed a break, man. So I do appreciate everybody who understand, me taking a break. And you guys didn't come and ask me, hey man, when you making a video? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Look, Pacharo in the house. Damn, when are Chelsea going to sign players? That's a thing Chelsea fans have been asking because remember, new owners and all still transitioning. American owners, they might be a bit cheap, you know what I'm saying? So let's look out. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for what Chelsea does this summer. So big up to Ravi Beak Harry, who says, question. How does Marquinhos improve Chelsea? Marquinhos is actually a very, very, very good defender. I admire Marquinhos because he's versatile. He could play as a defensive mid, but it's just his leadership qualities, and he himself is just quality, for Brazil, and he's just been a part of that PSG team for some time. So Marquinhos is just one of those players that just flies under the radar, but is very, very, very good, very, very effective. So Ankit is saying, I agree. Kunde has a great future under the right coach, but is overrated right now. We need to move on. Surely Torres, Koulibaly, Vardiel are better. Look, Koulibaly would not be a bad short-term move for Chelsea. You see what I'm saying? Vardiel is also still very raw. The Croatian international now at I think RB Leipzig the last time I checked. But Koulibaly, he won't be super expensive right now like he was last year. So you go in for Koulibaly and Thiago Silva is still there. The defense would be a bit old, but along with guys like Trevor Chalobah, if Malang Sarr and these guys are still there, Chelsea could have two very experienced defenders to rotate with a few youngsters, and if they could get in another one, because defenses win you things. You see what I mean? So if they don't do something quick, Chelsea would be in serious, serious, and I mean serious problems next season because Rudiger is gone, Christensen, he's gone. There's been rumors about Aspilicueta and Marcos Alonso being linked to Barcelona. So you have Reece James there. He could play in a 3 if Tuchel switches, but Chelsea needs to sign reinforcements pretty soon. So big up to everybody watching the stream, man. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the video. And, it's just good to be back. I keep saying that, but it is good. It is good to be back. So Ankit is saying Rafael Leao will be the next big thing, but AC Milan, in my opinion, won't let him go just yet. Like Nkunku at Leipzig, in my opinion. You got a point, but when the money is right, ain't nothing you could do. You know what I'm saying? Once the money is right and the business is right, AC Milan will say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, the money is right. You know what I'm saying? The money is right. So Ankit is saying, I hear we may have yet another player that we buy back in Ake, by the way. I want Ake at City. I want us to keep Ake. Ake is a very good rotation type backup defender, so I need Ake. But look, Ankit is also saying Delict and Rice are really not realistic in my opinion. Maybe working to sign them in January or next summer. Yeah, Rice is going to cost a lot though. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this economy. Rice, the price has gone up. So, look, let's take a look at some of these transfers, man. And if you guys have any thoughts on these transfers, please let me know. Feel free to let me know. We have David Neres of Shakhtar Donetsk going to Benfica, market value of 20 million euros. And they paid a 15.3 million euro fee for David Neres or David Neres. You remember him? His days at Ajax, he played for the Brazil national team as well. Went to Shakhtar, but the war that's going on over there in Ukraine. That war's still going on, by the way. I haven't even checked the news on that recently, man. I really don't pay much attention to these things that's going on in the world, man. Seriously, I got my own things going on. Life is tough these days. Inflation and gas prices and the food prices gone up. Everything's gone up, man. You know what I mean? Except my pay. Let's just make that one clear. Except my pay. And I know a lot of people in here like, yeah, damn, you're on point when it comes to that, man. Pay ain't going up at all. But everything else is. So, look, Neresh, going to Benfica is a good signing because Benfica lost what's his name? Everton. You know, the very highly rated Everton who left from Gremio to Benfica, and it has not really worked out, man. He was linked with a move to the Premier League in Everton, the club Everton FC, but that never materialized. So he's gone back to Brazil. I think this time with Flamengo, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but he's gone back to Brazil, and his replacement is David Neres. So there's 29 transfers here to go through, and these are the most expensive transfers here in terms of market value this summer so far. So let us move on. Any thoughts on David Neres? Let me know. MVP Kevin saying I missed the live streams, Dom. Yeah, man, I miss you guys too. I just had to take a break, man. I had to go on a vacation. I went to St. Vincent for 10 days. You know what I mean? And I'm back at work now, and I needed that, man. I really needed that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just good to take a break from things. You see what I'm saying? And I was tempted to actually make a few videos down there, but I was like, nah. Chill, 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 chill. No videos, man. No videos. I was really tempted. But one reason why I didn't do the videos too was because my laptop, you know, the screen broke, and I walked with a car to hook it up to the TV there, and it didn't work. For some reason, the TV was not compatible with the connection, man. So I was like, yeah, whatever, man. So I left that alone. So let us continue. Let us continue. You know, we have time. I don't want to be here super, super, super long, but we do definitely have some time. So let's keep it moving. Just want to take a look at the transfers, man. Just to catch up, guys. Just to catch up. Philip Coutinho leaving Barcelona on a permanent deal to Aston Villa, previously on loan. Okay, they paid a 20 million euro fee for Philip Coutinho, who was bought from Liverpool for about 140 million or something like that. What a ridiculous amount of money, man. Barcelona paid for Philip Coutinho, and they had to cut their losses, man. That this is one of the biggest fails of all time, and we'll see quite a few of them in this lineup here. Coutinho springs to mind, Pogba, Romelu Lukaku springs to mind, João Felix maybe, you know what I mean? You don't want to throw Jack Grealish in there just yet, but maybe he'll join the bunch, but not yet, not yet. He's in the green right now, you know what I'm saying? He's okay. He's okay for now, right, guys? I know a lot of people want him in there, but he's okay for now. Guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Your boy is back with a bang. All right. So Coutinho, man, I think he came in and really helped Aston Villa, and he will definitely help them for seasons to come. But he has to just get out of his shell and just do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Take shots from distance. You know, just work his magic. And you know, Steven Gerrard would definitely be happy to have Philip Coutinho in his ranks for the new season. So if you guys have any thoughts on what Aston Villa would do, let me know. I think Villa would be safe in terms of, you know, relegation and all of that, but it's what they could actually achieve, whether they could get one of those 7 European places, or, you know, just continue to, you know, play good football, play very, very attractive football. One thing they do need is probably to bolster their defense, maybe get rid of Tyrone Mings. So I'm going to leave Coutinho with that Tyrone Mings joke and keep it moving, man. So let's go. Nusair Mazrui leaving Ajax, joining Bayern Munich for free transfer. He was worth 20 million, but he let his deal run down. And the Moroccan international would be a Bayern Munich player, where most likely he would win the Bundesliga next season, unless Leipzig or Dortmund or Frankfurt or one of them teams got something to say. He has always been a right back that I admire, but he has never really, you know, fulfill his potential. And let's see if he could do that at Bayern Munich, who has really been looking for a quality right back for some time, you know. So Mazrui, when you see Mazrui, think Hakimi, you know what I'm saying? But I think Hakimi is actually much better than Mazrui. But let's see. let's see. Remember, Mazrui was part of those very, very good Ajax teams. And the one that comes to mind is that one that made it to the semifinal of the Champions League when they were knocked out by Lucas Moura and Tottenham Hotspur. So we're gonna keep it moving though. But what are you guys saying about these transfers so far though? Let me see. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see. Big up to Nikola Stojkovic in the house, who says Dortmund can challenge for the title next season. Yeah, every year we say that, man. Every year we say that because they keep making these signings. You know what I mean? They make some very good signings, but nothing ever happens. So let's keep it going, man. Cengiz, you gotta say the Turkish names right. Cengiz Under. I didn't realize that this one happened, but I knew he was at Marseille, but he was previously on loan there, and they paid 8.4 million euros for the highly talented Turkish international who has really been bouncing around the place for some time. I think he was at Roma one time. Leicester bought him. I think he was on loan at Leicester as well, and they probably bought him on a permanent deal and then didn't really work out though. So sad to see the Turkish international leave the Premier League and go to Marseille, where he has been flourishing, to be completely honest. But this is a player that I actually expected to be bigger than he is right now. But yeah, things doesn't always work out. So let's keep it moving. And we got Jeremy Boga. So this is a very talented footballer. I think he's Ivorian international, and he's a former Chelsea man as well. And Sassuolo to Atalanta, previously alone at Atalanta, they paid 19 million euros for him. He scored a spectacular goal in the Europa League knockout stages last season. So Jeremy Boga, Atalanta just always find a way to replace the players they move on. So their scouting is very, very good. And if you don't know, now you know. Atalanta has the biggest loan army in world football. Not Chelsea, it is Atalanta. They have over 50 players out on loan. And they just keep, churning out these quality players. You think about Christian Romero, you think about Dejan Kulusevski, all these guys came through Atalanta. So let me stop, prattling about Atalanta and keep it moving. Joaquin Correa, previously on loan at Inter from Lazio, and this deal is being made permanent. 23 million euros for the Argentine international. You think Angel Correa, you also think Joaquin Correa, would he make the cut for Argentina? World Cup squad is left to be seen. So, haven't seen much of him, but I know of the player. And very, very talented. So, gonna keep it moving though. So, we got Lorenzo Insigne. Personally, Insigne leaving Napoli to Toronto FC in the MLS, a big waste. I'm gonna keep it real. No disrespect to the MLS, but this is a big waste, man. Insigne, bro, wasting your talent, bro. I no disrespect to the MLS. I know people be like, damn, why are you doing the MLS right now? It's a big waste, man. Seriously. Insigne had a lot more to offer, and I think, he could have, if he wanted to change the scenery, he could have gone somewhere else instead of going to the MLS, man. You know what I mean? It's basically, I think he went there for the money, and maybe he wants to live in the USA or whatever. But listen, man, living in the USA is a bit overrated, man. I wish I could leave. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could make as much money and just leave. Pack a big container of things and just leave, man. I want to leave, but Insigne want to come. But this is one player I definitely fared, man. I'm telling you, one player. I know, and I know a lot of teams just fare this player. A little pocket rocket of a player. So that's my thoughts on the Italian international. This is a waste move. Anyways, let's keep it going. Boubacar Kamara, Marseille to Aston Villa. Free transfer. He was worth 25 mil. Let his contract run down. And he's a highly rated player. French international as well. I think he could have also played for one of them African countries. I can't remember which one, but whether it's Guinea or Senegal or one of them. But he does play for France, right? And highly rated, man. I've been seeing him. I think he was linked with a move to Manchester United, but he went to Villa. You know what I'm saying? He was linked with a move to a few clubs as well, but he went to Villa though. So yeah, I think it's a good move for him. And he would definitely help out Villa's midfield. He's a defensive midfielder, guys. And not that Villa don't have a lot of defensive midfielders, but still, you add quality to that, it just makes the team better. So, not like I watch a lot of the league on Uber Eats, but still, I know the player. And I think it's a good move. You see what I'm saying? Aston Villa to attract the player of his caliber, that's very, very good. So, Pedro Porro, the Man City right back, previously unknown at Sporting, sold for 8.5 million euros. I think he does have a buyback clause in that deal. They better, because he is capped by Spain and he's good. He's good. He's good. You know what I mean? I would have taken him at the club. I would have given Pedro Porro a chance at City as a squad player at least. You know what I mean? He got that quality. If you get called up by Luis Enrique for Spain, you know, I think he could definitely make the cut at City. So we're gonna keep it moving. And the next one, Matteo Guendouzi, Arsenal to Marseille. He was previously on loan at Marseille, and the fee is 11 million euros. I remember when Guendouzi came in under Arsene Wenger. He was one of the last Arsene Wenger signings. Oh man, my throat's dry. I haven't done this in a while, and I've been talking for over a half hour. Haven't done this in a while, so yeah, Guendouzi, highly talented, but you got an attitude problem. You know what I'm saying? So him and Arteta couldn't get along and had to go. So yeah, excuse me there though. But Guendouzi does play for the French national team and just didn't work out at Arsenal. So the next one, Andre Zambo Frank, or Frank Andre Zambo Anguissa. Fulham to Napoli, previously on loan. He did so well at Napoli, linking up with the likes of Victor Osimhen, Insigne, and co. That he got a permanent deal, 15 million euros. And the trend was Zambo Anguissa was bought by Fulham, right? And then Fulham got relegated. He went back out on loan, and now Fulham got promoted. I think I actually, no, that's not what happened. Fulham bought him. They got relegated. He went out on loan when they went to the championship. When they came back to the Premier League, Zambo Anguissa came in, and then they got relegated again. And then when he went on to play for Napoli, and now that they've Fulham's come back into the league, they sold him. You know, I think Jean-Michel Seri is one of those players as well that they had brought in and never really worked out for them. So, yeah, the Cameroonian international will be at the World Cup this year as well. So let's keep it moving. Mary Demiral from Juventus to Atalanta. 20 million euros. The fee was paid. He spent a season there on loan and he impressed Gasperini enough for the deal to be made permanent. So, Turkish international, highly rated defender, along with Çağlar Soyuncu, of course. So, all the best at Atalanta. Big up to everybody watching the stream right now. We got the boy Adam the Great in the house, man, who says, hey, all. Been a while since I last saw you all. Yep, it's definitely been a while, man. Clinical, big up to Clinical, who said I'd take Camerat City to replace Fernandinho, to be honest. Yeah, that could have been an option, but maybe he's a player that Man City didn't identify as, good enough. You know what I mean? So, Calvin Phillips is linked. He's a bit, he was injured for most of the season, but maybe he'll get his strength back and we'll see Calvin Phillips playing for City rotating with Rodri from time to time. So we're going to keep it moving, man. Remember, this is all about transfers. We'll get to the big ones just now. This is 12 of 29, and then we'll go over to Fabrizio Romano and take a look at his Twitter page and see what he's talking about. And, just react to some of the rumors. And I'm going to give my thoughts on the rumors as well. So the next one, Java Schläger, Austrian international. His name is kind of hard to say. Java Schlager. Java Schlager. Wolfsburg to RB Leipzig. I do like this move. I really do like this move because Leipzig could be losing Konrad Laimer to Bayern Munich. They already lost what's his name? Marcel Sabitzer. So bringing in Schagler, already know the Bundesliga, very talented, low center of gravity type player and everything, and what I mean, good deal. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I actually saw when it happened, meaning I when the news broke, I actually picked up on it, and I like this move. You know what I mean? Good change of scenery as well from Wolfsburg to Leipzig, and I like what Leipzig are doing though. Even though they let go their manager Nagelsmann, and they're selling their best players like Upamecano and Konate and Co. They're still very ambitious in the transfer market, so you got to give it to them. So we're gonna keep it moving, man. Brendan Aronson, I like this move. Salzburg to Leeds. Previously worked under Jesse Marsch at Salzburg. 25 million euro fee. Okay, he's a highly talented player with a lot of potential. And once he stays fit at Leeds, we mean like he play every game, like he doesn't break down and he's just there, he'll do well. I think he'll do well. Leeds actually survived by the skin of their teeth, you know what I'm saying? And Aronson was, I think, one of their first signings on the Jesse Marsch. So for the new season. So the American international will be looking to do a lot better than what Josh Sargent did in his debut season, and maybe eclipse what Pulisic have done in the Premier League as well. So let's see what the U.S. international will do. I like Aronson. I like he's a live wire, got a good head on his shoulders as well. So Leeds, Aronson. Let's keep it moving. Nico Schlotterbeck, Freiburg to Borussia Dortmund, the Bundesliga bridesmaids. And that was a 20 million euro fee with possible add-ons equaling up to 5 million. And he was one of the best defenders in the Bundesliga last season. And he made the Bundesliga team of the season as well. And I do think he plays for the German national team these days too. But I didn't watch the last international break, guys. So pardon me when it comes to some of the newer players in terms of their international status, okay? You could give me a break when it comes to that, right? But guys, if you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you do so. We're doing well. We got 24 likes. Let's get it up to 30. So if you haven't yet done so, please like the video. Guys, we are back. We're going to be doing live streams. We're going to be discussing these transfers and everything. And we're going to stay on top of things, man. I promise to stay on top of things, but I went on vacation. You see what I'm saying? I do apologize, but I'm not sorry still for going on vacation. I needed it. I really needed it, man. So big up to the boy, Roblox Gamer 3, who says Dybala linked to Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, that won't be a bad move. You know what I mean? That won't be a bad move. Robert says, Dom, I miss you, man. Good thumbnail. Guys, I whipped that thumbnail up like last 10 minutes before the stream, man. It came out pretty good, though. I like it, too. It could do with a little bit of work. I wanted to put Darwin Nuñez on it, but I was like, I talked about Darwin Nuñez a lot already, but I talk about him some more today, though. So, did you have a good vacation? Yes, I did, man. Yes, I did. It was well needed. I went home to St. Vincent. I love going home, man, to see all the people and, you know what I'm saying, just to get up every day and drink beers, get up late, you know what I'm saying, see all my friends, go to the beach, you see, eat some good food, see family, smiling faces. You know what I mean? It was good. Party atmosphere. It was good. It was good. It was good. So Nicola is saying Dybala staying in Italy. I think he's been linked to the move to Inter Milan. And, won't be a bad move. You know what I'm saying? And Robert is saying City will sign Calvin Phillips. Yeah, I'm confident that City will indeed sign Phillips and Cucurella. But let's just wait. Let's just wait. It's still early. Still early, man. June ain't even done yet. It ain't done. See what I'm saying? A lot of players are going to be officially free agents come next week, and we'll see a lot more transfers happening. But let's keep it moving, though. Nico Schlotterbeck does have a bright future. Let's see what he does at Borussia Dortmund. Let's see if he could replicate the form from Freiburg. So next one, Niklas Sula, another German, guys, leaving Bayern Munich to Borussia Dortmund on a free transfer. So Dortmund doing some good business. Let's see if this one would work. Formerly of Hoffenheim, German international, went to Bayern Munich. Has not really worked out that great, but still won a few things. Won the Champions League, and now he's on the move again. Always a highly rated defender, but I don't think he has really fulfilled his potential. Does he have time? Maybe not. So let's see what he does at Dortmund, though. Let's see what he does. Next up, guys, we got Nayef Aguirre from Stade Rennais to West Ham United. 12 million with a possible add-on. So that's a good deal, though. That's a good deal. Think he's where's he from? Morocco, right? Think he's a Moroccan international. Yeah, Aguirre is Moroccan. Yeah, I think he's he's Moroccan. Yeah, I think he's Moroccan. Let me just look. Oh shoot. Let me just look him up really quick. Nayef Aguirre. Yeah, Morocco. Yeah, he's Moroccan. I was about to say Algerian, but nah, he's Moroccan though. So that's a good acquisition for West Ham, though. You know what I mean? They did need some reinforcements at the back. Remember last season they were, short-handed by the injuries to Angelo Agbana, Kurt Zuma at times. We had, what's his name again? What's his name, man? The god damn, a few suspensions and everything. You know what I mean? So it's always good to have enough defenders in your ranks, and Naif Aguirre should be a good addition to West Ham. So West Ham, I think that's the only signing West Ham made so far, though. They need to make a few more signings as well. Maybe a striker. Did they sign a striker yet? I don't think so, though. They need a striker. They definitely need a striker to help out Mikel Antonio. Jared Bowen up there as well. So Aguirre, good acquisition in my opinion. Let's see how he settles in to the Premier League, and let's see if he hits the ground running, or would he struggle to find form like Rafael Varane. Let us see, man. So let's keep it moving. Ryan Gravenberch from Ajax to Bayern Munich, highly rated youngster, was picked up for 18.5 million euros with a possible 5.5 million more in add-ons. And he is definitely the future. Formerly of Ajax, plays for the Dutch national team, and a good acquisition for Bayern Munich. Let's hope this is not another Michael Crescens or like a Corentin Tolisso. Those players didn't really work out too well at Bayern Munich, and let's hope that Gravenberch goes there and just does well. Let's keep it simple and let's keep it moving. Ryan Gravenberch. Big one. Yves Bissouma leaving Brighton for Tottenham Hotspur. 29.2 million euros with a possible 6 in add-ons to make, to take him up to his market value of 35 million euros. Yves Bissouma had a little bit of legal trouble last season, but I think it was actually nothing. I think that was like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just pending. But I think it was probably nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't deep like the Mendy situation or the Mason Greenwood or the Gylfi Sigurdsson situation. You know what I mean? So Yves Bissouma getting a big move to Tottenham to work under one of the best managers in the world, Antonio Conte. And he was linked to the move to Arsenal, I think, and a few other clubs was being, his name was being called, in those circles. So Yves Bissouma on the move, and the Malian international could look to see if he could make the best of an upgrade of an opportunity. Or would it be? You see what I'm saying? Because now you have to fight for places in the midfield. For Brighton, he just slotted right in, you know what I mean? Show pick. And when you think about Brighton, though, how are they going to replace him? I know Moses Caicedo came in at the back in the last season. And I think I saw Brighton trying to play a lot without Yves Bissouma as well. So maybe they already adjusted. But this is a good move, man. Look, if it's a bad move, I'll let you know if it's a bad move. But most of these moves right now look good until, halfway through the season where we're like, nah. This move looks like a Romelu Lukaku move. Next up, we got Karim Adeyemi, 30 million euros from Red Bull Salzburg in the Austrian Bundesliga to Borussia Dortmund, and the young German international will look to help Dortmund actually clinch the title away from Bayern Munich this season. Good acquisition, highly talented, highly rated, and let's see if he could fulfill his potential in the black and yellow of Borussia Dortmund. So let's see, man. Let's see. You know what I mean? Karim Adeyemi, a live wire. He did well in the Champions League for Salzburg. Let's see if he could take that form into the Bundesliga, just like Erling Haaland. Could he follow the Erling Haaland path? It's left to be seen. So let's go. Next up, Antonio Rudiger. Big boy Rudiger. He made the thumbnail, and Rudiger is leaving Chelsea. Well, he has left Chelsea for Real Madrid on a free transfer. Chelsea should have never allowed Rudiger's transfer to run down. You know what I'm saying? And he's gone to the European champions, the 14-time European champions, Real Madrid, to even strengthen Real Madrid even more. Think about Rudiger in that defense. This guy's a beast, I'm telling you. Chelsea's going to miss him. They should have never, when I mean never, allowed this player to leave. But I think with the whole Roman Abramovich situation made it even worse. And, a deal couldn't be sparked up for Antonio Rudiger. Let's see how many goals he's going to score in La Liga, because, he loves to venture forward and take a crack from distance. He did score a couple wonder goals last season for Chelsea. So all the best. The Chelsea fans are going to miss you a lot. I'm telling you, they're going to really, really, really miss you. And I think Chelsea as a football club might actually regret letting him go. So great move. Good business done by Real Madrid to get in contact with him. And the former Roma man is now going to play for the European champions, Los Blancos, Real Madrid. So big up to everybody in the house, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. MVP Kev, Robert, Ilias, Abs in the house. Who else we got? Adam the Great in the house. Big up to everybody watching the stream, man. Feels good, man. Just decked out in all white tonight. Corona representing Corona Extra. And the El Salvador national team. You know what I mean? I got this jersey last year, just before I went to Lake George. And I could remember doing a World Cup qualifying video up there in Lake George, poolside. It did really well, and I had on this jersey, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I've worn it since then. I'd rather wear the white and blue of El Salvador than the white and blue of Real Madrid. Now that they beat us, I don't even want to wear the jersey no more. See what I'm saying? I need to wash my jerseys, though. You know what I'm saying? They're all over there. I need to wash them, put them on light wash, and air dry them. Never put them in the dryer. They're going to shrink. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's get back to action. All right. Rudiger. Let's move on. We're going to get the big ones, man. Diego Carlos. Look, man, I forgot this one happened. This is a good-ass transfer. I spoke about how bad Tyrone Mings is. And look what Aston Villa did. They brought in Diego Carlos. He could be a bit rash sometimes, right? But he's better than Tyrone Mings, in my opinion, man. You see what I'm saying? He's much better. Much better. But I have a feeling it's gonna be him and Mings. Ah man. I think Ezri Konza had some tough games last season as well. And then, Colum Chambers was brought in as well. So, you know what I mean? I think Aston Villa should actually go in for another defender and get rid of maybe Courtney House. You see what I'm saying? Get rid of Courtney House, bring in another center back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Courtney House does not play. Just get rid of him. Sell him. Cash in, man. Another teams might buy him in a championship or something. See what I'm saying? Who knows? Outside of the Premier League, maybe. So Diego Carlos is a very, very good acquisition. He was linked with a move to Liverpool last summer amongst, some of the bigger clubs, as well. So nice to see him in the Premier League, man. Welcome to the Premier League, Diego Carlos. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you haven't yet done so. Did we hit 30 likes as yet? How are we doing? How are we doing in terms of that? We got 25 likes, guys. Smash it up if you haven't yet done so. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. If you're watching the replay, thanks again. And guys, this is the comeback stream, okay? So if the turnout is a bit, light, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? Konza is out injured. Yeah, they need to move on from Konza. And Konza is decent, but Courtney House just does not play. You see what I'm saying? He just does not play. So big up to Toblom in the house. Kamara from Marseille went to Villa. Yes, but Kamara is actually a defensive mid. So they've done some good business, man. Philip Coutinho. They brought in Diego Carlos. They brought in Kamara. You know what I'm saying? Didn't I just pass an Aston Villa player just now there? Didn't I? Didn't I pass another Aston Villa player there? Did I? Nah, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought I did. But yeah, maybe I got Tyrone Mings on my mind. So we're going 22 out of 29. We got some big ones still to talk about. And we got Fabio Vieira leaving Porto to Arsenal. This one actually surprised me, though. I know of Fabio Vieira. He's a very, very talented young player. I know of him. A lot of potential. But I didn't see him going to Arsenal at all. I really didn't, though. I didn't. Let's see if he's actually going to work out. You see what I mean? But he needs to be tough. He just looks a bit soft to me. He needs to toughen up and be a bit more in your face. Think about it, guys, right? He's a bit scrawny as well. He needs a little body. He needs to eat more. You know what I'm saying? You need to just, eat more, hit the gym, bulk up, adjust a little bit, so you won't get pushed over by these Premier League bullies. So I think it's a good move. I think it's definitely a good move. 35 million, not a bad fee, because you know how these Portuguese players could be very, very expensive, especially coming out of the Portuguese league. So I think Arsenal did well. 35 mil. They sold a few players as well. Guendouzi comes to mind, and you know what I mean. Let go Lacazette. Look at continue to improve on the Mikel Arteta, and Fabio Vieira could look to help them. Let's keep it going. Nuno Mendes, his deal to PSG made permanent, and that fee is 38 million euros. Nuno Mendes was linked with a move to Manchester City before, and the left back had a stellar first season for the Parisians. Does play for the Portuguese national team as well. He is highly, I tell you, talented, man. I remember that cross he put in for Ronaldo that ended up going over the line against Serbia, and it didn't count because no goal line technology. So very, very good player. Federico Chiesa leaving Fiorentina to Juventus. Previously, it was a loan move, and the fee is 40 million plus the 12 million fee with a possible 7 more in add-ons, taking it up to a grand total of 60 million. That's a very, very, very big feat for Chiesa, but he's worth it. He had a very good Euros. He's a son of Enrico Chiesa as well, Italian, type legendary type player, and he could carve out a legendary path of his own and help Juventus maybe regain control over in Italy, where it's now been Inter and Milan for the last 2 years. So I always like Chiesa as a player, and I think he did get injured last season, so he kind of hampered his progress and his hype and everything. So let me know your thoughts on Chiesa, guys. It's been a mixed bag, Premier League and Serie A, Bundesliga. I haven't seen much movement in La Liga though. Any big ones? We'll take a look at that. See what we got. Chouameni, comes to mind. We got a few big ones coming up, and I think there's a few big ones actually missing from this, but we'll get to it when we go over to the Fabrizio Romano section. A big one, a huge one, man. Darwin Nuñez, okay? Benfica to Liverpool. The fee, 75 million euros. 75 million euros. And there's a possibility of a further 25 million in add-ons, which could take his price up to 100 million euros. So let's say it's 100 million because, Liverpool have been a pretty successful club, and players are going to meet most of these targets or most of the stipulations in the deal and everything. So Darwin Nuñez, a player that really, really came to the fore this season. I've known of him, of course, with his years at Benfica. And I think he was a player that City was actually looking at for a potential move sometime in the future when he really, really started to develop. But Liverpool didn't blink, and they actually went in and got their man, because I think he did score twice against Liverpool in the Champions League last season. And he was highly impressive throughout the season, man. Whenever he was on the field, he was one of the standout players for Benfica. And for Uruguay, he's, represents a new age where Uruguay would look to move on from Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani. And it's very symbolic in him joining Liverpool as well, where Luis Suarez joined Liverpool and, did legendary things. So Darwin Nuñez will be hoping he replicates his, fellow Uruguayan Suarez's form at Liverpool FC when he donned the red of Liverpool and not Benfica next season. Well, Darwin Nuñez in, of course, Sadio Mané out. So it will be a whole new dynamic for Liverpool FC. And let's see how he settles in. Let's see if he hit the ground running. Let's see if he could give Liverpool over 10 goals next season. But that's what's required of you. You know what I'm saying? You're big money. You're a striker, an out-and-out striker, and that's your job. You're required to score. So if I have to actually put a number on Darwin Nuñez next season, would he flop? I don't think he'll flop. You know what I'm saying? I think he might end up scoring about 12 goals for the season. 12 goals, 4 assists. Decent season. What do you guys say? Let me know your thoughts in the chat, man. But that's decent. 12 goals, 4 assists in the first season. He's still settling. I think that's not too bad. But what if he does hit 25 goals? You see what I'm saying? It means that Liverpool might go on to really, really challenge or win the Premier League title next season. And as a Man City fan, I'm hoping that does not happen, because you would never be able to shut up the Liverpool fans, okay? Okay? Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not. I'm really not. But Nunes, though, big acquisition, man. Big signing. And if all those add-ons, go on, he would be the record fee that Liverpool ever paid for a player. So I think he might be up there amongst the records as well in terms of fees paid. Liverpool splashed the cash, just like they say they won't. Okay? But that's my thoughts on Nuñez, man. Let me know yours. Let's keep it moving. One of the biggest signings this season. The next one, Aurelien Chouameni. He was also linked with a move to Liverpool from AS Monaco, but the youngster chose Real Madrid. The fee, 80 million. 80 million with a possible 20 in add-ons, which makes him a possible 100 million euro player, just like Darwin Nuñez. Like, god damn. A lot of people saying, is he worth it? Man, listen, from what I've seen of the young man, he's good. He's worth it. You know what I'm saying? He's worth it. For France, he's worth it, man. Just hopes he lives up to the hype and continue to play well and fulfill his potential. That's a big move, man. That is a big move. You know what I'm saying? And when you guys think about Real Madrid, you think Eduardo Camavinga in that team right now. You know what I'm saying? And now Chouameni to join him. You think Vinicius, you think Rodrigo. You know what I mean? Carlo Ancelotti's, he's continuing to just build a tank of a team over there. They could still do it. Couple of improvements, a couple of players will be leaving and a few coming in. Like I think Isco is leaving Real Madrid. Chouameni coming in. You know what I'm saying? They would want to get the best out of Eden Hazard next season if he's still there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But I like this. I like the player, and I think it's a great move. Of course, it's a great move. He's going to Real Madrid, Champions League winner this season. So that's my thoughts on Aurelien Chouameni. Hard luck to the teams that missed out on his signature. Okay, so we are going to move on. We're definitely going to move on. We got two more left in this section, and there's been a few new and approved transfers like Pogba and Lukaku that I actually want to talk about. I don't think they're in here, so we'll get to them. The next one, big one. Erling brought Haaland from Borussia Dortmund to Manchester City. His market value 150 million euros. City paid 75 million euro fee according to transfer marked here. I think it was actually less than that, but it might include a couple add-ons and whatnot. But yeah, I think it was like about 50, 52 if I'm not mistaken, initial fee. But this is a great signing. I spoke about this signing already. I did a whole live stream about the Erling Haaland signing. And this is a massive statement signing made by Manchester City. Massive. They didn't just go out there and get any striker. Pep went out there and said, I want Erling Haaland. Okay? How many goals do I think Haaland will score for my team, Manchester City, next season? How many goals? God damn. I can't be too biased here. I'm not a biased person, but I try not to be at least. How many goals would he score? God damn. He's been scoring a lot of goals. A lot of goals, man. So, this one is hard. This one is hard. This one is indeed rough because he could hit his strides and smash in about 27. You know what I mean? I'm going to say about 17 goals. 17 goals, 6 assists in the Premier League next season. Yeah, that's pretty good. It'll be nice to hit 20, but I think if he hits 17, along with the contribution from all the other players, Foden and De Bruyne, hopefully Cole Palmer, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully Bernardo Silva, if he's still at the club. Not Raheem Sterling. Hope he gets sold. Damn, leave Sterling alone. Nah, I'm just fed up with Sterling, man. Seriously. I haven't been hearing much about Gundogan, though. We've heard that he could be leaving. But after what he did on the last day, it might as well stay and get a statue put up at the end of your City career, man. Because, damn, man, legendary stuff, I'm telling you. Legendary stuff, man. So, that's my thoughts on Haaland, man. Great signing. I love it. We couldn't have went out there and get a better striker, in my opinion. Young, talented, represents the future. Tall, fast, clinic. Did I say clinical already? Did I say eye for goals? Oh my God. I just hope he works out, man. Because if he doesn't, we will never, ever, 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 ever hear the end of it. So I'm excited, man. I just gotta say I'm excited. I got my City jersey up there. I gotta do an unboxing of that jersey. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow if I have time, but I gotta do it soon. I should have done it already. I had it about for 2 weeks, but I had to go on vacation and I've been a bit lazy though. You know what I mean? I had to drag myself to come and do this live stream, man. And when I'm done, I'm gonna be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hit the sack, go to sleep. You know what I mean? So yeah, Adam is saying Haaland basically a Chad. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what do you mean by that? Adam is saying Haaland might score 20 plus goals, if not 30 plus. I don't think he'll score that many though. You know? Bale leaving Real Madrid. Yeah. That one is, out there, pretty much. Pretty much out there. You know what I'm saying? Dominic, hope you know that yeah, I know, but I was on vacation, so didn't really get around to doing that. I wanted to do something very interesting when it comes to the scheduling. I think I might actually do something within the next 7 days, but I was tempted to do something on vacation while I was there, but I decided against it. But guys, if you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you do so. Do appreciate it 100%. Let's get the likes up. And if you're watching a replay, thank you very much for tuning in to yet another live stream. This is the comeback live stream, actually. So we got one more. Who is behind? Who is the next player? Who is it? Or maybe there's no more. There's 28 out of 29. Is there another big signing? Who is it? Oh, that's it. Because I'm like, what? That is it, though. That is it. But what we could do really quick, let's go back to the home page here for transfer marked. Let's make this a little bigger this time. I just wanted you guys to see the entire player and everything and the numbers at the bottom. I seen this. Charles de Ketelaere, Club Bruges. He's been linked with a move to the Premier League. I think it's actually, was it Leeds or one of them teams are looking at him? So yeah, we're going to take a look at some of the other transfers that have been completed. And let's take a look at top summer transfers really quick right here. All summer transfers and 2022-23 transfers right there. And you could see the detailed, let's take a look at a detailed view. So we could have all the players right there. And the club they left and the club they joined and the fee and everything, right? So we're going to go to 2022-23 right there, display. And we're going to have the players right there. So Erling Haaland is at the top, right? We spoke about Haaland already. So we're just going to sift through and find the players that we have not yet talked about, right? And a player that comes to mind, man, Sadio Mané. Sadio Mané. Let's talk a bit about Sadio Mané. Let's click his profile and let's talk a bit about Sadio Mané, the Senegalese boogeyman. 90 caps for Senegal, 32 goals. Could have scored more, but he will leave Liverpool a legend. Only 30 years old. That's why I'm saying Liverpool could have done a little bit better when it comes to Sadio Mané. I'm actually surprised that they let him go because Mané still had more to offer, in my opinion. At 30, he could have at least give Liverpool two more solid seasons. Liverpool should have done better. I know people may say, oh, Sadio Mané, he got agents. They should have actually, you know what I'm saying? They should have actually, his agent should have actually went in and tried to get a better, get a deal renewed and get a better salary and everything. But the club also got to look at itself and be like, okay, how do we allow Salah to be on 200K a week and Mane to be on 100K, right? That alone would discourage a player and make him not want to stay at the club. You see what I'm saying? Because it's Mane's choice. He could have stayed. Because when they asked him before the Champions League final if he was staying, you could have seen the skepticism and you could have seen that he wasn't staying. Because if you're staying, you're staying. You don't have to wait until no damn Champions League or nothing. If you're staying, you're staying. And I think Liverpool made a huge mistake allowing Mane to go to Bayern Munich. Because, as I said, on many occasions, I'm watching Liverpool play in the Premier League. And they're 1-1, needing a goal. Mane comes up. They're 1-0 down. Mane comes in, help them get back into the match. They end up winning the match 2-1. You see what I mean? I could remember that overhead bicycle kick goal he scored this season, man. Mane was the truth, I'm telling you. And I have to say, as a City fan, I am actually happy to see the back of him. I would have loved to have him in the league still, you know what I'm saying, just because. But the fact that he's leaving Liverpool, oh, man, it makes them easier to beat for me. In my opinion, it makes them easier to beat. You know, so in terms of the deal, in terms of the Mane deal, Sadio Mané is no longer a Liverpool player, okay? 34 appearances last season in the Premier League, 16 goals, 4 assists. Could Darwin Nuñez actually come in and give Liverpool that amount of goals and assists? Let's see. But Sadio Mané, his contract officially expires on the 30th of June. So, you know, technically, you know, he's at Bayern Munich now, but he's still a Liverpool player until July 1st. So I was kind of wrong with that. He's going to leave the club, but he's still technically a Liverpool player. So he joined Liverpool from Southampton, £37 million. And back then that was a big fee, if you ask me. But he's always been good, man. Mets, you know what I mean? From Generation Foot, their program, to Mets, from the B team to the first team, then to Salzburg, big money from Salzburg to Southampton, 20 million, and from Southampton to Liverpool. You know the rest. They say the rest is history. 6 years there at Liverpool, and now he would join Bayern Munich for a fee of £28 million. So still a decent amount for a player who did have 1 year left on his contract. So I think Mane will do well in the Bundesliga. You see what I'm saying? I really think he will do well. He's a player that would adapt, you know what I'm saying? And he would go there and he would do very, very big things. And we'll be playing Champions League football as well. And let's see if Liverpool would meet Bayern sometime in the Champions League, and, you know, Mane against Liverpool. Let's see. Let's see if it could come back to haunt Liverpool. So, look, that's my thoughts on the Sadio Mane signing. I think Bayern Munich made a great acquisition there. And for Liverpool, a big loss. It could have been 2 more years of Sadio Mane in the Premier League for sure. So, let's just go back. You know what I mean? And we got the players here. So we're going through all the completed transfers that we didn't talk about. And we're talking about some of the rumors as well. So all these transfers, all of these I've spoken about. All of these right here. That's right there on page 1. We're going to go to page 2 for some of the smaller ones. And I think Mane was one of them that I missed. So we're going to go through some of the smaller ones. I'm not going to click on each and every one of these. But we have Adam Hložek leaving Sparta Prague for Bayer Leverkusen, highly rated Czech Republic player. Adam Hložek did have a link to West Ham before. That didn't materialize. Then we have Mattia Zaccagni leaving Hellas Verona to Lazio, £6.39 million. Matthias Ginter leaving Borussia Mönchengladbach. The 28-year-old centre-back will be joining Freiburg on a free transfer. Matt Targett leaves Aston Villa for Newcastle United, £15.75 million. He did have a good stint for Newcastle, helping them stay up in the league. Giovanni Simeone, Diego Simeone's son, he's a centre-forward, 26 years old, leaves Cagliari for Hellas Verona, €9.49 million. Got a player by the name of Destiny Udogie, Hellas Verona to Udinese, $3 million. Not familiar with this player. Hwang Hee-chan, his loan deal from Leipzig to Wolves made permanent, £15.75 $1.3 million. Look, I like to take a break and say big up to everybody in the chat right about now. Do appreciate you tuning in. Thanks, Adam, for tuning in, man. I'm gonna go now. Have to sleep. Tired a lot. See y'all. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And big up to Marcel. You never walk alone, whoever you are. You know what I mean? Thank you very much for coming in. You know, even though, you know, you're not saying nice things, it's all good, man. It's all good. I know you mean well. I know you mean well. But you know what I mean? You're just shy. You're just shy. You don't want to be nice. Be nice, man. You know, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? But let's continue. Let us continue. Arcadius Milik, Napoli to Marseille. He was there on a loan deal, and that's been made permanent. £10.8 million. Jeremy St. Just leaving Mainz in the Bundesliga to Sporting CP, £8.5 million. He's very, very quick center back. And let's see what he does for Sporting. So we have Randall Kolomuani leaving Nantes in Ligue 1 to Eintracht Frankfurt, who will be playing Champions League football next season because they won the Europa League, of course. And did they win the Europe? They won the Europa League, or did they win the? Yeah, they won the Europa League, right? Yeah, that was Mourinho and Roma that won the conference, right? Yeah, that's what happened, right? Yeah, Frankfurt won the Europa League. Randall Kolomuani, center forward, 23 years old. Everton, I spoke about him. He left Benfica to Flamengo, £12 million. A Premier League signing that we have not talked about, Rasmus Christensen, 24-year-old Danish right back. He joins Leeds United from RB Salzburg. Previously worked with Jesse March, similar to Brendan Aronson, and now he will join up with his old manager at Leeds. I wish him all the best. Mohamed Ali Cho, Angers to Real Sociedad. This is a La Liga signing. We have not been talking about the La Liga signings. £10.8 million. Only 18 years old, so gotta be highly rated, man. Real Sociedad been doing big things lately. Look, I like this signing. I like this. Nick Pope. Let's click on this one right here. Nick Pope, quality goalkeeper. 30 years old these days. He got relegated with Burnley. And if it wasn't for him, Burnley would have probably been relegated before they did get relegated. And Nick Pope is to be, blamed for Burnley almost survived. Well, he is actually to be credited, not blamed. Credited for Burnley almost surviving. But I love this move. I think this is a great move, man. I'm almost at Aston Villa. I see the claret and blue badge there. I don't know why I'm thinking Aston Villa, but Newcastle United. Looks like they're going to move on from Martin Dubravka and, Carl Darlow and co. One of them might step, maybe Darlow will stay back as the number 2. I don't know. But Nick Pope, he's going to slot right in as number 1. He is quality. He's a huge unit, and he makes some very, very, very good saves. So I think this is a good acquisition there by Eddie Howe. And let's see how he fares for his new club, Newcastle United. So you could see 36 games played last season, only 47 conceded with 9 clean sheets for a team that got relegated is kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, it is very, very, very weird that, you get relegated with that type of numbers. So he will join Newcastle on July the 1st. So we're going to go back and we have a few more to talk about, man. Let's make sure we don't miss any one of these transfers. And that means we're going to go back to page 2, right? Okay. We're going to go back to page 2. I won't be going to all the pages, but we're going to be talking about most of the big ones are going to be on the earlier pages. Matthias Oliveira, left back, leaving Getafe for Napoli, £9.9 million. He's a Uruguayan international. And, quality left backs are hard to find. So Napoli making a sign in there. Let's see what he does. Look, a player that I said to remember the name. I remember making a short clip on YouTube about this player. Kavica Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian international, who, scored some really. I think it was Spain they were playing against when he almost stunned Spain, if I'm not mistaken. And Kavica Kvaratskhelia earned a move from Dinamo Butami in the Georgian league to Napoli, £9 million. This is a great move, man. This is a great move. I want to actually see who he scored that goal against. I can't remember. Georgia, 8 goals. Let's find out. Maybe I was right. Was it Spain? Let's find out. It was indeed Spain. It was indeed Spain when they almost actually, I think they went ahead. Something happened there. Something happened against us. Let me find out for sure. So in this game, he scored first, and then Spain came back and won the game, 2-1. So yeah, when he did score, I was like, keep an eye on this guy, Kavica Kvaratskhelia. I think he does have a shorter name as well. But we're not gonna get into that right about now. But Napoli, that's a good signing, if you ask me. I like seeing players coming out of obscurity like that. You know what I mean? And I wish him all the best. So let's go back to page 2 and let's run through some more of these transfers. I may actually have to come back and do some more transfers, guys. But before I go, I think I'm just gonna do these 2 pages and then we go and talk a bit about Pogba. You know what I mean? And give my thoughts on that. But we'll be back again for more transfers. Arthur Theate. Usten to Bologna, 5 million. 22-year-old Belgian centre back. Konstantinos Mavropanos finally leaves Arsenal for Stuttgart, £2.8 million. Alexander Lacazette, 31 years old these days, leaves Arsenal back to Olympic Lyon, where he came from, on a free transfer. Diego Rossi, leaving LAFC in the MLS for Fenerbahce, £4.95 million. This is a big one. A Man City goalkeeper, under 23 as well, went out on loan. He was doing well out on loan, and he got a big move to Southampton. Most likely, he will be their number 1 goalkeeper next season. 20 years of age, £12.6 million. I think Man City put a buyback clause in his deal in case he develops into a world-class keeper. Say, hey, come back here. Let's see what's on page 3. We may actually have some good players that we don't want to miss on page 3. Let me see what we got. Walter Benitez joining PSV Eindhoven on a free from Nice. Sally Özcan leaving FC Köln to Borussia Dortmund. I think he made the Bundesliga team of the season last year. He was that good. £4.5 million. Jens Peter Haag. Ooh, I'm telling you, these Norwegian and Danish players with these kind of names, man, like Jens Peter Haag and Martin Skov Olsen, and you know what I'm saying? I like them. I like these players. £10 million from AC Milan to Frankfurt. I think he used to actually play for Bodo Glimt, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not going to go all the way back to and have to go through the pages there. Paul Lopez, 27 years old, leaves AS Roma for Marseille. I think he was there on loan. 10 million euros. Marseille's been making a lot of signings like that. You know what I mean? These signings, a few players went out on a free transfers. I didn't realize this one happened. Mark Roca, 25 years old, actually left Bayern Munich for Leeds United. Okay, £10.8 million. Mark Roca didn't do much at Bayern Munich, so he could be just a kind of bits and pieces kind of player that, I don't know. Hopefully he stays fit, because these Leeds United players were breaking down all over the place last season. So let's see. Look, this one is one to watch, guys. Agustin Alvarez, 21 years old, Uruguayan, formerly of Peñarol, going to Sassuolo, 10.80 million. All right. William Jose leaving Real Sociedad to Betis, 9 million. He's 30 years old these days. Marco Grujic leaving Liverpool for FC Porto £8.1 million. That's money made by Liverpool. Samuele Ricci, 20-year-old defensive midfielder, highly rated it seems, leave Empoli to Torino, 7.65 million. This one is also, listen, I gotta click on this one though. Fabio Cavallo is actually leaving Fulham to Liverpool, and the fee is £5.31 million. And Liverpool chose to actually do this because, you know what I mean, they want to avoid paying, more for the player, I think, because of his age and all of that. Not going to get too deep into this, but this is a highly rated player, I'm telling you. This is a highly rated player. Fulham have a 20% sell-on clause. So if he develops into a world beater and Liverpool sells him for 100 mil, Fulham will get some money. What, 20 million at least? You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing that they did there. But look, he was born in Portugal, but he does play for the England U teams, I should say. And highly rated, man. Highly rated. Guys, if you don't believe me, just go and just check some highlights of this kid from last season and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Fabio Carvalho is, I think, the real deal. Let's see how he does at Liverpool. Let's see if Klopp's going to give him the opportunities. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing. Is he going to get the opportunities? Is he? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Is Klopp going to prefer to play Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones? Are we going to see Fabio Carvalho from the start? Is Klopp going to be like, yeah, I'm going to just throw him in and just try something different? You see what I mean? Let's see. But highly rated player, man. Highly rated youngster. And I wish him all the best. You know what I mean? As long as Liverpool don't go on to win the league. You know what I mean? And the Champions League. Could win an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup if you want. But none of the big boys. So he's currently playing for the Portugal under 21 now. So he's looking to represent Portugal on the international scene. So gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go back. Definitely gonna go back. And Fabio Carvalho will officially be Liverpool player next week. So let's go back to page 3. Pick up some of these, players that's falling under the radar a bit. And what else we got? We got Luis Enrique, 21-year-old right winger, leaving Fluminense in the Brazilian league to Real Betis, 4.5 million. Going to be interesting to see how some of these Brazilian players get on. So Julio Enciso, 18-year-old secondary striker, leaves Libertad in Paraguay to Brighton, 10 million. That's a lot. That's a big fee for a player who's not proven in the Premier League. Maybe they'll send him out on loan to develop. Maybe one of the few players that's out on loan will come back to try to help Brighton, because Brighton, they're losing some of their top talents, and let's see if they'll survive next season. So Mateus Henrique, central midfielder of Grêmio, he joins Sassuolo for £7.2 million. Let's see how he does as well. Jakub Kaminski, left winger, 20 years old, Lech Poznan to Wolfsburg, 9 million. Sounds like a live wire. You know what I'm saying? Armel Bella-Kotchap. I actually saw this one recently. Bochum, who's now in the Bundesliga, to Southampton. He is a centre-back, 20-year-old centre-back, Armel Bella-Kotchap. Nice name. Let's see if he does well. Is he the next Virgil van Dijk? Let us see. Ruben Venaga, 23-year-old left-back, leaves Wolves for Sporting, 9 million. He was there on loan as well. So we have Guillermo Vicario, Cagliari to Empoli, 7.65 million. He's a goalkeeper. Beto, center forward, leaving Portimonense to Udinese, 6 million. I don't know some of these players. You know what I mean? Gianluca Caprari, Secondary striker leaving Sampdoria for Hellas Verona, £4.5 million. And we have some familiar names now. Mario Götze, 30 years old these days. He leaves PSV for Eintracht Frankfurt. He will be playing Champions League football again. £3.6 million. Look, this is one that I didn't actually remember. You know, I didn't remember this one happened. It's a good thing I got to page 3. But Ivan Perisic, 33-year-old, Croatian international, leaving Inter, joining Tottenham on a free transfer. But he doesn't play like he's 33, though. He's more like 25, you know what I mean? My favorite Croatian player, Ivan Perisic. But is it a good move? It's a good move for him. Is it a good move for Spurs? Let's see. You know what I mean? I wish him well. As long as Spurs don't go on to win the league, I wish him well. Chuko Hernandez, formerly of Watford, joins Columbus Crew in the MLS. Wish him all the best. He's still very young. Jose Manuel Lopez leaves Lanús for Palmeiras. £8.5 million. Big fee. Adam Busca, center forward, 25-year-old, leaves New England Revolutions to Lens in Ligue 1. And let's see if he hits the ground running in a new league. Anything over in page 4 that we don't want to miss? You know what I'm saying? We got some good ones, man. We got some good ones. We'll do 100. We'll get to 100. So I will officially cover 100 transfers in this episode for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's a good feeling. And we have some Premier League players in there as well. Christian Jakic leaving Dinamo Zagreb for Eintracht Frankfurt. It's a good deal, man. That's a good deal for Dinamo. £3.15 million. But for the player, man, that's a good deal. He'll be playing Champions League football. Freddie Woodman, 25-year-old Newcastle United goalkeeper, leaves Newcastle for Preston North End on an undisclosed fee. Not bad. Letting out the dead wood. Woodman, get it? Porto, right winger, leaves Real Sociedad to Getafe on a loan. Alexander Ba leaves Slavia Prague for Benfica. 24-year-old right back. £7.2 million. Jonathan Rodriguez, 28-year-old Uruguayan, leaves Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, joins Club America in the Liga MX Apertura. £4.91 million. Patrick Wimmer, right winger, leaves Armenia Bielefeld for Wolfsburg for £4.5 million. You know, the Austrian, let's see how he fares. A Premier League player, Roman Saiz, 32 years old these days, leaves Wolves after 6 years to Besiktas in the Turkish Super League on a free transfer. Isaac Hayden, I could have seen this one coming, man. Isaac Hayden leaves Newcastle United for Norwich on loan. Most likely that one's going to be permanent or what. He's not going back to Newcastle, man. Deadwood if you ask me. Grisha Promel, Union Berlin to Hoffenheim, free transfer. Central midfielder, 27-year-old German there. Cameron Carter-Vickers, 24-year-old American, leaves Spurs, joins Celtic for £6.3 million. Samuel Lino, left winger, Gil Vicente to Atletico Madrid, 22 years old. Ooh, Atletico Madrid doing some smart business. He's still not splashing 100 mil. Jorge Carrascal, I've seen this guy in FIFA a lot, leaves River Plate for CSKA Moscow. I don't understand how the Russian league's still going on, though. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. Marquinhos, youngster, right winger, leaves Sao Paulo to join Arsenal. Are we going to see him in the Premier League? I hope we do. Just like Gabriel Martinelli, I hope we see some of this Marquinhos kid. Raul Bellanova leaves Bordeaux for Cagliari, £630,000. Antonio Cacci leaves Strasbourg for Mainz, free transfer. John Swift, Reading to West Brom, free transfer. Albert Ellis leaves Boa Vista to join Bordeaux on a permanent basis. Bordeaux was actually relegated, £5.4 million. Jedson Fernandez, formerly, you know, had a loan stint at Spurs. He leaves Benfica for Besiktas on a permanent deal. Mustafa Mohamed leaves Zamalek to Galatasaray on a permanent deal. Andrew Gavilan leaves Inter to Stade Reims, 3.5 million pounds. Nicholas Stark, highly rated a few seasons ago, leaves Hertha Berlin to Werder Bremen, free transfer. Jed Wallace, 28 years old, leaves Millwall to West Brom, free. Christopher Martins Pereira leaves Young Boys for Spartak Moscow, 5.76 million pounds. Matt Turner joins Arsenal from New England, 5.73 million pounds. And hope he does not turn out to be another Zach Steffen. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Arsenal been buying a lot of backup keepers lately. Remember Runner Runnerson? Trash. Let's hope for Matt Turner's sake he gets some game time and, he doesn't embarrass himself. And last but not least, the center forward Fernando leaves Shakhtar Donetsk for RB Salzburg in the Bundesliga. He'll most likely be replacing Aronson, who recently left the club. So 100 transfers covered by your boy Dom. And what we're going to be doing is just go over to Fabrizio Romano's page and just finish off today's live stream, where it's been somewhat of a catch-up. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Franklin Kaplan, Victor Ojomo, everybody who's still in the house, man. Appreciate the support, guys. It's just good to start. It's just good to resume. You see what I'm saying? Just good to get things back on track, man. It's been a while. It's really, really been a while, man. So, guys, if you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you do so. We definitely appreciate it. We got Jay, LFC Imperial, aka Royal. Good night. Don't talk about Champions League when you talk about Liverpool Stadium. Oh my God. If I knew that's what you were gonna say, I would not have even read this comment, man. God damn, you came in second. Give it a break, bro. You came in second, bro. Give it a break. Anyways, let's take a look and see what's going on here, man. Oh, man. Look. Paul Pogba to Juventus confirmed, and here we go. Full agreement now completed on a free transfer. Deal to be signed at... Oh, man. At the beginning of July. It's done and sealed. Pogba will be in Italy in 2 weeks. Juventus sold him for 100 million euros 6 years ago. Now he's back for free. Could you all laugh at Manchester United? He only won a single trophy, a Europa League under Mourinho. Like, this is pathetic. He should have just stayed at Juventus and, you know what I mean, he would have been a legend. He's going to be a Juventus legend still. Let's see if he could help them regain the Scudetto. But I'm just saying, man, he should have never went back. He should have never went back to United, man. And guys, remember, he was actually offered to Manchester City, and maybe him as a player, for the respect of United, he just decided not to join City. Who knows? Maybe he could have joined Manchester City and Pep could have got the best out of him. You never ever know. But look, what we know for sure is he's going to be back at Juventus, and he's going to, try to win the Scudetto in his first season back. Don't know how easy it's going to be with the likes of AC Milan, Inter Milan, Atalanta, Lazio, Napoli, all these teams, Roma. They're going to come strong. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very, very difficult for Pogba to achieve that. But, it's possible. It's definitely possible. As for his Manchester United career, wasted years. Simply put, wasted years. Not memorable for the right things. Maybe some of his best moments was when, those goals against Manchester City where they beat us and everything, you know what I mean? Earlier last season, he had like about 4 assists in 1 games. He had some very good games, but overall, very, very poor. Very, 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 very poor. So let's go back and let me see. Let's take a look at let's just go back and let's take a look at what else Fabrizio Romano got on here, man. Look, one thing else we got to make sure we talk about this. But Chelsea and Inter 8 minutes ago, the new update. Chelsea and Inter have all paperwork now ready to be signed in order to announce Romelu Lukaku deal next week. Belgian striker will also fly to Italy next week to undergo medicals and sign the contract. No buy option or obligation clause. Normal loan confirmed. So who knows? Maybe he'll be a Chelsea player again. Chelsea fans, what do you say, man? Let's find him. Let's find him. Where he's at? He's somewhere here, man. He's somewhere on the page, man. I saw him earlier. He's somewhere here. I want a graphic of him. I want a graphic. There's a lot of things there. Maybe he's not here. Maybe he's not on here. But yeah. Yeah, he's right here. I knew it. Man. Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea to Inter deal details. 8 million loan fee guaranteed, 4 million in add-ons related to performances. Salary reduced from 12 million net to 8 million net this season. No buy option or obligation clause. Medical tests in Milano next week. What a big fucking waste. Pardon my language, but you don't actually have to. But what a big waste. What a big waste of transfer, man. I'm telling you, waste the money. Waste the money, man. Chelsea, you're going to have to cut your losses. You're going to have to cut your losses, man, because exciting move back to the capital. He was a Chelsea player and never worked out. It didn't work out. First of all, he went and did that stupid interview. Like, come on, man. That was the dumbest thing. Or maybe not so much. Maybe we don't know what happened. Maybe he went and did an interview because something happened and he just wanted to get out of Chelsea. And he did the interview and the interview eventually got him out, I guess. So sometimes we don't understand what's going on, but when you think, even though you assuming, speculating, is fine. It's fine. It's actually a little bit more interesting than what we were told, actually, So, but because why would a player just come out and do an interview and mention his old club when he made such a big move back to Chelsea? You know what I'm saying? 100 million and everything. Like, come on. That got to be the most waste of money I've ever seen. Maybe Philip Coutinho comes to mind as well. But that Lukaku deal, oh man, stupid. But Inter, they're getting their man back and they're going to look to fight for the Scudetto again to reclaim it from their rivals AC Milan and keep off the likes of Juventus and co. So all the best, big Romelu Lukaku. You know what I mean? Only you knows why you said those things and why you're back. So let's just go back to the top and run through some of these rumors. I know we got to touch on the Lewandowski. I think I might do that another time. You know what I mean? But so far, you see the Anthony to United situation here. Anthony's situation. Manchester United are really interested and already had contacts to explore potential deal. Not the only club, but with Ten Hag pushing. Being told players can now asking Ajax to listen to bids for Anthony this summer, even if price tag will be high. Listen, the price tag's going to be high. This is a damn good player, man. If you've seen him for Ajax this season, he was on fire, I'm telling you. This is another very, very good player coming out of Brazil, already playing for the national team and all, and that's a big indication that he's a star. So if United manage to get their man, he would be a good acquisition for sure. But, you got to actually put together a proper team, and I don't know how far you're going to get with Maguire and Lindelof and Varane and them in the mid in the defense. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, but I can't. I can't. You know, Serge Gnabry could be on a move this summer. We're not gonna get too deep into that one right about now. But I think we covered most of the ones that we actually wanted to get into. I'm gonna leave the rest for another time, man. I'm definitely the Christian Eriksen situation is heating up. You know what I mean? The Lewandowski situation, but I think I'm actually gonna leave those ones to discuss another time, and then we should have a few more updated ones in terms of completed transfers and a few more rumors going around as well. But let me take a break. Let me give the voice a break. An hour 50 minutes, not bad at all. Guys, if you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you do so. I would definitely appreciate it if you're watching a replay. Appreciate it. You know, we'll talk about some of the other ones, man. We'll talk about the young Bernardo, Minamino, you know, Calvin Ramsey, all these guys. We're gonna talk about some of those next time, man. Big up to Errol Brown in the house. Big up Tony K, Hot Chili, and everybody who came through. Big up to y'all, man. Don't forget to like the video. We hit 30 likes, not bad. First live stream back after the break. Okay. What's the latest with Dybala? The last I heard of Dybala was him being linked to Inter Milan. But yeah, guys, it's 10:22. I'm a bit sleepy, man. I'm gonna go and get some rest. Well needed rest. You know what I mean? I did a lot today. And I still got some more things to do. I still gotta wash my vacation clothes. You know what I mean? There's still a few things I gotta do. I did some yard work today. I went to work. You know what I mean? I went out, did a little bit of shopping as well. You know, so yeah, yeah. It's nice to be back. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And look for the heat coming. I want to do, I drop a couple clips from this live stream as well. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But there's always so much to do, man. Always so much to do. I still have to go and look at the Nations League, react to some of that. Got to do a World Cup prediction video. There's a lot to do, man. There's a lot to do, but it's time, man. It's time. But I'm going to leave you here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you enjoy the live stream, talking transfers. And most of we touched on 100 transfers. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll just retitle 100 transfers, including Pogba, blah, 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 and so on and so forth, So, guys, thanks for tuning in to yet another one. I'm your boy Dom. Subscribe if you're new. Like the stream if you haven't yet done so. And from your boy Dominic Rich. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. It was nice to be back, okay? But I'm sleepy. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Peace.